This topic that I'm going to talk about is so important. And I am a bit tired right now, but I know that the moment I start talking about this, I'm going to start getting energy, because guys don't understand that your self-worth is not determined by women. It's determined by you. So many dudes, they say to themselves, you know, I just want to feel worthy of a woman. I just want to feel worthy to go out there and get the women that I want. I don't feel like I'm worthy of the women that I actually want in this moment. And the truth is that based on your perception, yes, you probably don't feel worthy. But what does worth have to do with women? When does worth step in the picture? How is it even formed? This is what you want to start to dissect. Because a lot of guys go, I'm not self-worthy. That's all I feel. I don't feel self-worth. And I go, okay, what is self-worth to you? Believing that what I have is valuable. And I go, who told you it wasn't valuable? And they go, society has told me it's not valuable, because what society says sometimes is that what's valuable for a man in a woman's eyes is how nice can he be to her? Does he have money? Looks? Status? These are the things that society has put on men to make them think that these are the things that women value most. So make sure that these areas are very, very well put together, because if they're not, you don't have a lot of worth, man. And really, come on, honestly, do you really think that's the truth? Do you honestly think that if you didn't have all these things I just named, that women wouldn't like you? The one that I really want to pinpoint, this is the one I really want to pinpoint, is how nice you are to a woman will determine your self-worth to her. And if you look at all of the fucking sitcoms, if you look at all of the movies, it's always, you be nice to the woman. Be nice to her, because if you are, then she'll be a good wife, she'll be great to you. But it's the guys who are not nice to their women, it's the guys who are a fucking asshole, who make their women very stressed out, who give them a broken heart. And these are all the things that men are seeing consistently over many types of media. And I'm here to tell you guys that how nice you are to a woman, that doesn't determine your self-worth or how she's going to perceive you. She's going to perceive you in a light of you're being too nice. That's what she's going to perceive you as. And if you're watching this video, you probably have come up against you being too nice and a woman cheating on you, or a woman, you know, leaving you, and then shortly you see her with some other guy who's kind of like an asshole, or a girl who just completely starts treating you like trash because you don't have a backbone. It's because you completely gave your power away to the woman, because you start to believe that my self-worth is how nice I can be to you, baby. And she's like, all right, baby, you're going to be nice to me? Be as nice as you want. But the moment that I see you don't have a backbone, I'm going to crush you. Like Kali, I'm going to crush you. I thought another guy was going to walk past. I'm going to crush you. That's the mentality she'll have. And with that mentality, I want you guys to understand that how nice you are, forget it. How much money you have, forget it. Looks, forget it. I want you to forget all these things that people are making it seem like that matter, and I want you to come to the core of what really matters. And that is how you perceive yourself. That is what determines how a woman will perceive you. She perceives a man that's valuable based on the way that he perceives himself. And let's think about it. Think about all the men that you know who absolutely have it together, but who also don't have money, looks, and things like that. Let's think about it. All these guys who have that, they have come to themselves and went, I'm a valuable person, and the fact that I'm a valuable person, women will adore that. And I adore that. But the fact that I adore that, women adore that. And that's what you want to come to. Not to the fact of, okay, do I have something that a woman can say is valuable? Because the moment that I do that, that's when I give my power away to women that I meet. Women actually don't want to take your power. You just give it to them. And they don't know what to do with it. They're like, you know what, with this power, I'll just walk all over him. With this power, I'll just take all his money. With this power, I'll just do this and do this, because I know that he's not going to do anything else. You have to understand that the way you perceive yourself will always dictate your self-worth. Every single time. My self-worth is dictated by the way that I look at myself honestly and come at peace with the things that I know I need to work on. You probably have things about you where you're in conflict with, where you're like, I don't like that part about me, so I'm not self-worthy. I don't like the fact that I'm not confident in women, so I'm not self-worthy. You don't like it because you're not coming to peace with the fact that you need to change it. You have to come at peace with the fact that, okay, I know that I'm not perfect, and I know that I need to change this. So in that process, you'll allow yourself to go, I am enough, I am okay the way that I am. Get used to the saying, and I'm okay with that. Right now, I know I'm not that confident in women, but I'm okay with that. Right now, it's hard for me to persist with a woman when I know that she's being a little bit standoffish, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Don't start perceiving that, no, I just don't have worth because that's why I didn't stay there. Perceive it as, I know that I need to work on that. And when you come to peace with that, you start to see a lot of shit settle inside of you. Because it's the conflict that makes you go, I don't have the self-worth for the situation. When I go up to a woman, I don't feel in the right situation to try to talk to her. I don't feel okay within to go up to her and speak to her, have a conversation, try to go on an instant date, or try to go for the date or even the number. I don't have the guts to do that, so I'm not self-worthy. Get real, man. Get real with yourself. Self-worth is not about being able to, with yourself, it's not about whether or not you can go up to a woman. It's how do you look at yourself when you're not with women? That's what you want to look at. What do you like when you're not with women? Because a man always wants to go in relation to women. But what about you in relation to yourself? What about the way that you have been treating yourself for all these years? Look at things like that. That starts to pinpoint the reason why you don't have self-worth. Now, of course, some of the things that are embedded in us are, my family was like this. My mom, she used to treat me like this. My dad used to treat me like this. When I was younger, all the women in school, they didn't give me a chance, or I was an outcast and I never wanted to talk to anybody because I didn't feel like I was worthy enough to speak in a group. It's the things like this, yes, that absolutely mold that self-worth. But what is self-worth? Self-worth is you realizing that who you are is okay and what you want is okay with what it is that you are, so to speak. So who you are is okay for what it is that you want. That's absolutely is. So if you want a woman, who you are is okay first. But if you're not okay first, you'll never get the woman. That will never happen. It won't. But it's in the going out there and putting yourself up against that test so many times, and then you have a woman like you, that's when, okay, it starts to feed into that. Okay, I do have some things that a woman like, but I'm still trying to figure this out. And that's the reason why I tell guys to go on the internal journey to start to see what is it that you have to offer women. What is it? And I mean for real, what do you have to offer women? I offer women understanding. A man that can understand her. A man that can hold a space for everything that she goes through. A man that can give her great sex. A man that can be somebody that gives good feedback and at the same time takes feedback from her. A man that's open to change. A man that's completely here with her moment to moment. Like it goes on and on and on. Start to see what is it that you have to offer women, because in this moment you probably don't think you have a lot. And that is the lie. The lie is that I don't have a lot to offer women because what I have right now, women won't like. Women won't like what I have right now. They don't like the fact that I'm sweet. They don't like the fact that I have a good heart. They don't like the fact that I'm caring. They don't like the fact that I'm fun. You know, because they say fun is too entertaining and women don't like that. Not every woman is the same. Women don't like a man who's just being reactive to what he's feeling inside, so that comes across as being entertaining. That's what it is. But a man is just having fun, flirtatious, very expressive. A woman loves that. That's playfulness. That's spontaneity. That's personality. It's all these jaded views on women only like these different things about men. And if I have these other things that women don't like, then I'm not good enough. And you're forgetting that the essence of who you are is much different than every man around you. You're different than the next man, the next man, the next man, the next man. And the fact that you're so different from each man, that's what's going to give you the, so to speak, X factor when you're going to meet women. That always gives you the X factor. And with this, the illusion is women, they know what it takes for a man to be of worth. So when I go up to women and they reject me, that means that I'm not fitting into the mold of what women call a worthy man. And can I give you a little moment of truth? A little moment of truth is, most women themselves, they don't have a lot of self-worth either. Most women don't, and most men don't. That is the truth. For you to think that a woman, just because she rejects you, she doesn't think that you have self-worth or you're not worthy of her, that is a lie. Most girls are fucking afraid when you go up to them. Really, they're afraid right away because this is a new situation. And a lot of them are just where you are as well as far as your growth. Confident women are drawn to confident men. But how many men out there are actually confident? Let's think about it. How many women out there are actually confident? You want to start seeing the reality of things so you can start to see that all this shit that I'm going through, a lot of it is bullshit, and everything that I'm perceiving is bullshit as well. Perceiving that all women have it together and they're not just as fucked up as men, or perceiving that, okay, I am a man who doesn't have self-worth and everybody around me is getting the results that I want. It's all these lies that are happening, and it's feeding into the loop of I'm not a worthy man. And the more that you feed that loop with these lies, the more you're going to be an illusion. A woman will always determine your worth based on the way you look at yourself. So start to look at yourself in a light that is based on what you believe about yourself. What it is that you actually have to offer. And start to go out there and offer that to women. If you're a man who has a caring attitude, go out there and start being caring towards the women you meet. Really. Start to offer the things that you think that women won't like. I'm not saying going out there and just be so over the top that while you're being caring, you're saying, does she like you about it or not? Just offer it without attachment. That's the key to it. Can you offer what you have to offer without being attached to, is she going to like this? Is this something that's going to get her to have sex with me? Is this something that's going to get her to open up and have a connection with me because I'm thriving for a connection with a woman? Allow it to give you the energy that it needs to. I'm a very romantic dude. I'm very caring. I'm someone that's very playful. Someone who loves to get to shit with a woman, give a woman shit. Someone who absolutely in certain moments are completely direct and brutal. In other moments, I'm really, really not like that. Everything that I have to offer, I'm giving to women all the time. I am. I disagree with women all the time because I disagree with people when they say stuff I don't believe in. And that's what it is, man. So wake up. Wake the fuck up so you can be able to go out there and have the interactions you want, because until you do, man, you will go to your grave saying to yourself, I wasn't worthy because I thought all the shit mattered that I wasn't worthy for. And the truth is that none of that shit mattered now it's at the end of my life. I don't want you to go through your life and be like most people. So if you don't want to have that as well, I want you to wake up now. Start to look at yourself honestly and go, what is it that I have to offer women? Not what can I go to a woman and try to show her, what do I actually have to offer? And keep going on that journey, because that journey is going to allow you to keep seeing things you have to offer, and more and more and more. I didn't know I had to offer this to women, but I kept going in the journey of inside of myself of seeing what do I have to offer, and things started appearing. Things started to become apparent over time. And give yourself that same luxury. And the moment you do that, oh man, that's when seduction is not stress, it's fun. This is Tony Solo from The Natural Lifestyles, and I want you guys to subscribe below to Essence of Solo. I'm in Barcelona right now, and there's so much more that I'm going to give you guys. If you want to do coaching with me, one-on-one coaching, Skype coaching, or coaching with me and the TNL crew, go to thenaturallifestyles.com, go to the contact page and put an inquiry. Sean will get to you. And until next time, I'm tired, I gotta go to the massage. I'm out.